couple of hockey players come down to the produce stand the other day.
Welcome to the show.
Bourbon. Belts. Blockbusters. You are listening to the Triple B Podcast. Let's fucking go.
Tim!
Ryan,
We're back.
we are back.
We're back together again.
In the same place.
Reunited. Reunited.
At last.
I made that up.
And it feels so good.
Oh, yeah.
There it is again.
What is this?
What the fuck
What
is
is
going on? Ghostface?
What's your favorite scary movie? Dude, dear cock. Sorry. Part of my head fell off. It's your cocktail. It's your cocktail. That's what I was trying to say. My sunglasses fell off. I didn't mean to pause right there. That was just inopportune timing.
He meant to. He meant to. We got my cocktail of the week, and we're using the Project X from Penelope Bourbon that I brought on the show. Ryan hasn't tried the bourbon yet, so he's getting it in the form of
Tim's cocktail.
Tim's cocktail. Yes. And what cocktail we are making this week is the Manhattan and
Classic.
It is a classic. I'm surprised we haven't done it yet, but
I know, yeah.
here we are.
For real.
91 episodes in, and we're doing a Manhattan. So what that contains of is 2 ounces of that bourbon, a half ounce of the vermouth, 3 dashes of Angostura bitters. You stir that real well, straight into a cocktail glass, and garnish it with some cherry and cherries for plural there.
You almost said anus bitters. It's real close. Real close. I heard it.
Well, let's give this
You choked a little on that G.
there was so much cocktail talk.
Yes.
Yeah, you're real good at that.
Yeah, I'm a gargler. I mouthwash, I brush and floss twice a day. You got to use the mouthwash after you gargle. You get used to it. Anyways, I love a Manhattan.
I do
So
too.
a Manhattan is, honest to God, it's if I'm not feeling as sweet of a drink when I'm going out to order, and I don't really feel like necessarily an old fashioned, because old fashioned tends to be sweeter than a Manhattan is, I'll get a Manhattan. If I'm getting a steak and I want bourbon, Manhattan's usually the one I go with.
That's a good
It's
call.
a really good combo. It brings me back to my wine drinking days where I'd get a nice red wine with a steak. I love Manhattan. This is a 100% 10 out of 10 for me on this cocktail. It's absolutely delicious. And like I said, haven't had the bourbon alone yet. I'm excited to try it next week. But in the cocktail, that's fucking delicious.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, I'm joining you. 10 out of 10. It is a classic, the Manhattan, and if it's not old fashioned, Manhattan's usually the go-to.
Yeah.
So, hell yeah, man.
That brings us to our talking point. Just one talking point today.
Just one talking point.
And for those of you listening, you may have heard we have our Heavenly Father speaking over us today. It's actually not. It's my heavenly brother. It's my brother Nathan. You guys have actually seen him on the show before. He's here. We're testing out a little producer action.
Hello, lady.
There he is. That was one lady. He's talking to one lady.
Tally.
That's for you. And yeah, so Nathan's here. Thanks for being here, man. We're doing a little multicam setup too, which is exciting and fun. And we'll have someone to call us on our bullshit that we know that we stopped doing ourselves.
Yeah, I'm basically just here so that when Ryan starts saying things about me that I didn't actually say, I can call him on it in the moment.
He can defend himself now.
Nathan is brought up often,
He's the number one guest on the show. I think he's been on the show. Or him and Justin tied.
tied.
Him and Justin are tied.
Yeah.
I think you've been on it 3 times. I think Justin's been on 3 times too.
Yeah,
now.
I think I've done 3.
Yeah.
But on a serious note, guys, thank you for having me here. It's a real cool opportunity for me. I've never done anything like this before.
Yeah.
And I'm excited.
Hell yeah.
I'm excited.
We're excited too.
The show
man.
is growing.
It's
We're
gonna be
91
it's exciting.
episodes and just taking steps forward.
Let's fucking go. That is going to bring us on over to belts. Timmy, what do you want to talk about?
I'm going to talk about Monday Night Raw, and my first talking point.
Fuck off. Hold on. Time out. Why do I keep getting the shitty ass fucking shows to talk about? And you keep ending up with the shit that's like super fucking dope.
I don't know that's always true.
It tends to be. It's like when I have SmackDown's garbage, and for some reason when you get SmackDown, there's always something exciting to talk about. Like, motherfucker. Anyways, continue with your notes, you baby back bitch. I love you.
Talking point number 1 is kind of a broad one here, but I mean, the start of the show was kind of messy. I wasn't a huge fan of it. You get tribute night for AJ Styles. You get the announcers talking. You get Gunther interrupting. I'm for that. That makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense, totally.
But then he gets quickly shooed away. Then we get Cody Rhodes, and then it sounds like he's going to talk on AJ Styles, but then quickly cut off by the Vision, which then turns into the qualifier match. It just happened so fast.
Yeah.
And like Cody coming out, not even getting word out, really was nonsense.
Yeah,
and everything.
Like, why was he even there? It made that part made no sense. And then the match starts,
and
none of them are even at ringside anymore.
No.
So why the fuck did Jay even come out with Jimmy? Why was Cody essentially there and he brought that on? The Vision came out with Bronson Reed, and then they were gone.
Yeah,
like Paul Heyman wasn't even at ringside.
Yeah.
What the fuck's going on?
It was weird.
It was weird. I agree with you on that.
But that really drives home the main talking point from what I'm getting to is the Vision is cursed. Officially cursed.
Yeah.
Karma
100%.
from the fake injury angle, I think, has been...
Yeah, true. That's totally fair.
Every one of them has gotten injured at post that fake injury.
Yes. Well, so far. Three of the 5.
I mean, if we're looking at it, it's the OG members of the Vision. So
That's
Paul
true.
Heyman's
That's true.
next.
Oh.
We got Final Destination shit going on with the Vision right now.
And he might die.
I was just gonna say, I was like, he's too old to be fucking around with any of that shit. So hopefully that's not the case.
But they're officially cursed. Bronson Reed gets injured here.
He already survived the power bomb through the announce table last summer. I don't want to risk anything farther with Paul Heyman.
That is so true. But yeah, I mean, Bronson Reed is officially injured, and
I knew it too, dude. The second that happened, and because I saw it live, he like looked at his own arm, and I was like, that was weird.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, I was like, he tore his fucking bicep. The entire time and that was awkward too.
Yeah.
Because like El Grande Americano and Jay didn't know what the fuck to do.
Yeah.
They were just, because like usually in a moment like that, like backstage is in the ear of the ref, but the ref was like out of the ring checking on Bronson Reed.
Yeah.
So they're literally in the ring like, the fuck do we do right now?
Which is, this is my next part of it is, I think this is the first time like fully seeing an injury play out and having to pivot.
Yeah.
Because I think it was clear Bronson Reed was going to win this match. And then just seeing the ref go talk to Jay, talk to El Grande, like after everything was figured out was just wild to see.
Yeah.
Give him props. Like, it's wild that, that happened and you have to, but it was awkward because it took a while to get to that point.
It did. It took, it was just like, I think it was, if anything, they should, and they're both veteran wrestlers too. So like, I feel like they should have known to just been like, all right, until we get word, we got to just kind of go at each other and just call it on the spot, call it in the ring, right?
Yeah.
And just start doing something.
Yeah.
But like Chad Gable was El Grande Americano. Sorry, he was.
Yeah, who's this Chad Gable?
Yeah,
I think he's out still.
Yeah, he was looking. He was just like looking over the ropes, like down at what was going on.
Yeah,
it was just like I'm looking back at Jay, like.
Yeah.
Dude, what do we do? What do we do? It was just like, fuck, man.
Yeah. Yeah, so, I mean, it's unfortunate for the Vision.
For sure.
We talked about how the group has real no direction and how another hit has taken it, really.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's what I got on that.
Yeah.
Oh, and then they should have pivoted the Maxine Dupree angle, like her getting knocked out, like right after that match.
Literally,
like,
they could have just. We'll move that to next week since it was
we'll
only
do
a
something
fucking
different.
2.5 minute spot, anyways. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Don't want to go
It was
into
like,
that.
oh, we had back-to-back matches essentially end in injury.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
And then hers didn't even fucking make sense. We
don't need to talk about it. I just thought it was like in poor taste.
just a shitty. I do kind of want it just for a moment. Because fuck Natty. I don't like her side of this is just garbage anyways. But for Maxine to go through like us just being like, holy shit, dude, this is fucking awesome, that trajectory. And then for them to immediately turn that angle into this Natty thing and just squash Maxine.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's like, what is the fuck are we doing?
I think the IC title should have stayed on her. It would have made this feud a little better between Natty.
The way they've done it? No, it wouldn't.
No, it's true. But I think that's what it needs is something else.
Just having gold involved isn't going to change the creative behind. Natty has never had good creative.
That's true. I really wanted this
You want to talk
persona for her, and it's not coming across well.
No, it's not. Like, just the... That's all it is. It's just her going, will the mouth guard in?
Next talking point. Brock Lesnar open challenge for Mania is set, and he also has tour dates similar to Roman Reigns, offset weeks lined up.
No,
with
it's
him.
like the exact same.
Yeah, which is
we're not getting either of them when we go on Monday. Not this coming Monday, the Monday after, but yeah.
Do
No
we
Roman,
really
no Brock.
need him coming out every week for this open challenge? I don't think so. Is someone gonna try to say they're gonna do it and he's gonna beat him up and then
Or is it going to be, or is this going to be like the next time he's there, someone's going to answer it and then it's going to actually, they're going to take a month to build it.
hopefully that's the case.
That would be the smart thing.
I don't want it to
be fucking bullshit the entire time and then
that's
it
how
happens at Mania.
That's how I envision this
Yeah, of course.
playing out because it's WWE storytelling right now. So it's probably going to be that. But
Yeah.
if they do it that way, that didn't even cross my mind because of how bad it's been. But
The fact that I feel like we know, like, I mean, I don't know. I guess I don't know what your thoughts are, but I feel like I know who it's gonna be. Oba Femi.
I feel like Oba.
Right, like they had that whole push in the Rumble, even though it was short lived. But they had that face off, and then Brock eliminated him. Like,
Just make it Gunther to end his career at WrestleMania. We don't need Brock Lesnar anymore.
that's fair too. Fucking have it
Just
be Gunther.
make it
and
happen
Just retire
now.
him. But yeah, I mean, you could do that. Hunter, I would be okay with it. Okay? I'm not cool with the whole fucking career killer storyline. I think it's stupid, but if you're going to use it, fucking use it correctly. Just don't have it be Ray next.
Yeah.
He's in like the best shape of his fucking career. Just don't have it be Ray. That's all I ask.
But, who I feel bad for is Paul Heyman is now attached to the Vision, which is floundering, and then attached to Brock Lesnar. Like,
I would have felt bad for Paul Heyman if his promo wouldn't have just been him screaming Brock Lesnar like 24 times.
No, it was bad, but I think it's just he got nothing to work with.
That's just not true. It's Paul Heyman. He can talk no problem on anything, but he just screamed Brock Lesnar's name at the end of every phrase he said.
Maybe he was
bad.
pivoting because Bronson Reed got injured. I don't know. It was a pretty bad promo.
Yeah, it was not good.
Next up, Liv makes her decision in the form of Stephanie Vacquer,
Which is what we wanted.
which is what we wanted.
Absolutely wonderful.
I don't like how it played out in this segment, and I'll tell you how I would have wanted it. I think her doing the apology was gold. It felt sincere. I think the way it should have played, comes out, calls out Stephanie, does the apology, then call out Jade. But mid coming out, she goes on the attack on Vacquer because Jade being in the ring was pointless.
Yeah.
There was no point to bringing her out. I think that's how it could have come across better. But all in all, love that she's going after Stephanie Vacquer. And I like the beatdown afterwards. It was everything, especially post-apology and stuff. So I think it was good.
Yeah.
I just would have played it out just slightly different.
Yeah, I agree. Couple things on this, actually. The fucking... The turn and the hit with the microphone was flawless. Mm-hmm. It was so fucking good. Like, Stephanie Vick, she straight up took that microphone to the fucking dome. Mm-hmm. And like the way it was cinematic. It was perfect, picture perfect. It was great. So I just want to throw that out there because that deserves its flowers. That was a phenomenal moment there. I think they missed a huge fucking opportunity here to do something they haven't done before, and which would have made multiple dominoes have to fall in different ways, and it could have made WrestleMania really fucking cool.
Tell me.
Liv should have attacked both of them. Liv should have challenged both of them to not fucking make it one actual title, but for her to have both fucking titles, because the whole thing since she's been back is talking about trying to bring gold back to the Judgment Day.
Yeah.
She fucking takes on both. She gets herself into a triple threat match, which would seem like a fucking absolutely insane thing to do, but it's high risk, high reward.
Yeah.
Then you have that be, main event or one of the fucking, that's on night one of WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Because what the fuck's the point of the women's Elimination Chamber match? If they're not doing, who am I?
Pivoted.
No.
Fatal 4-way?
No.
See what I did there?
No. Triple threat match on night one. The winner of the Elimination Chamber match gets to fight the fucking winner on night two for one of the titles. That would have been fucking beautiful.
That's a cool idea.
My email is I'm open to job offers, WWE, for creative, because it's pretty clear to us you need help. So, and that is a phenomenal idea.
I love it.
No pun intended on what your next talking point's about to be.
You know me all too well. It's the AJ Styles tribute. That's the banger of the night. It was beautiful. From the Creed video just bring it back. Yeah. And then his speech was one of the best.
It was maybe so fucking good,
the best retirement speech, because it was real. It was real.
It was real.
And it was family
He was
oriented.
Talking to his wife the majority of the time. It was really good.
Emotional, and it didn't feel like just... It was reflection on his career, but it was reflection on time he missed with his family, and he's ready to spend it with them. Yeah. I thought it was beautiful. And then go ahead.
I just wanted just to before you bounce to the next part, which is so good, but the whole him talking about that, I think it was huge and was really important for him, with all of the speculation about how he could still go. Mm-hmm. No shit, he can still fucking go. Obviously he can still go.
Best.
All of the speculation about AEW that everyone is aware of.
Yeah.
And just everything, and like how he has now since gone on record saying that he knows that AEW was willing to significantly pay him, give him a huge offer to come. Yeah. But he wants to be done. He's done in the ring. That was his decision to make. He wants to be done.
Yeah.
And so I just thought that was that's really cool, and I think that was an important piece for him to be able to come out and just be like, hey, this is the way it is. This is how it's supposed to be now.
Yeah.
And
it was beautiful. It was heartfelt and everything. And then you get the dong, you get the bell.
What's on your mind, Tim?
I think you meant gong.
The gong.
First off, not the dong.
Oh, we know what he meant.
I'm pretty sure his wife probably got the dong that night.
But we know what he's thinking about.
The gong is.
There's going to have to be 2 trailers for this episode now.
Thinking about AJ Styles' dong, Tim?
No, he's thinking about the dead man's dong.
Oh, the dead man's dong.
The dead man's dong.
Aren't we all?
Always have been.
Tim rests in peace now from embarrassment.
From getting that dong.
we get the Undertaker coming out, and AJ Styles looks genuinely surprised by this, and Taker makes it sound like it's gonna be almost a match. Like,
I know. I was like, what the fuck? I was
what
like,
is going on?
He's announcing coming back one more time. Like, are we gonna get one more? They're just gonna override the retirement from Gunther, and they're gonna do it one more time at WrestleMania. That'd be fucking dope.
It would, but it was to announce that AJ Styles is the next inductee into this year's Hall of Fame,
which I think was even better.
I think it's perfection. Yeah. We got already probably one of the most loaded Hall of Fames, and we only got 2 people in: Stephanie McMahon
and AJ.
AJ.
Yeah, no
so
for sure.
I mean, overall, Raw was a great show, and the tribute, while starting off weak, ended on a really high note. So
yeah, while I know that it's Stephanie and what she has done for the business over what fucking almost 30 years now is huge.
Yeah.
And her role in a lot of stuff has been huge, and her character on screen for, fucking 15 years or however long it was before she kind of just became what she is now.
Yeah.
Was such a vital part of our fucking upbringing, really, in wrestling, right? Was that fucking Nepo baby character that she played to a fucking T, to perfection. I want your honest opinion here. Her or AJ, who deserves to headline the Hall of Fame more?
I mean, it's a wrestling Hall of Fame. I would
be
put AJ,
right?
Like,
that's kind of what I thought. I was like, oh, I love it, but it's also like this is since they announced Stephanie, because they announced her as the headliner.
Yeah.
Right. This is part of the reason why I'm like, I don't want the Hardys this year.
No.
I don't want Cena, obviously, this year.
Yeah.
I don't want them to do Bray Wyatt this year.
Yeah.
Because each of those 3 deserve to headline their own fucking Hall of Fame classes.
Yeah.
AJ deserves to headline his own Hall of Fame class. I understand the fact that he was only with WWE for 10 years.
Mm-hmm. But I think you can make an argument he's the one outsider to make a big name for himself in WWE. Like, you don't see that a lot where
That's true.
Like, it's usually homegrown talent that become big, but from a TNA guy to come in, be a multi-time, he's Grand Slam champion, and to create the career he did in WWE was wild.
Yeah.
So it's poetic. AJ Styles, one of the best talents that's ever graced a ring. I mean, we've been saying this since his early TNA days. We were waiting for AJ Styles to come to a WWE ring. Oh my God, when he came to WWE, I about shit my pants. I was so excited when he came
Since
to
his
WWE.
fucking, what didn't he originally WCW? What didn't
I think
in that
he
for a short
jobbed
time?
WCW a couple
For a
times
short
before
time,
TNA,
yeah.
yes, but,
Because obviously it was
poetic.
before TNA. Yeah.
It's poetic that with a talent that big, who should be headlining his own Hall of Fame,
Hunter's
Stephanie
putting
McMahon,
his wife.
Stephanie McMahon, the epitome of Nepo baby from the Attitude Era that we all hated because she got everything, is headlining this. It's poetic, and I love it.
That's actually
true.
fair.
That's a good
that's
point.
So fair. That's fair. It kind of that's true. It just adds to that legacy and lore of what made us love to hate her so much, right?
And you
That is
literally
true.
just
That is
called it
true.
out too.
But like, I think this is the first time that I've ever had a Hall of Fame ever, any inductee, in all honesty, I think, get announced that the induction's happening, and I've teared up for both of them.
Yeah.
Because we teared, like, we both kind of got choked up to when they announced Stephanie. We
Yeah.
were like, oh, fuck. We're
Yeah.
like, shit, that's cool. Because she, again, and I love the way they're doing it. Like, they're having, it's like Taker and Hunter and Shawn Michaels are like the ones that seem like they're in charge of it. I don't know if I'm sure they're a part of like making the decisions because they're both in, but it seems like they're the ones that are like, hey, we're going to have you do it. Because Taker announced Stephanie.
Yeah.
And he just announced AJ. Mm-hmm. So that seems like that's part of their backstage role now, right? But yeah, I don't know. It just having them do it that way, like they're shocked.
Yeah.
Like Stephanie did not see that coming. She started crying. You could tell AJ, like while Taker was talking and he said, "It is my esteemed honor." And AJ mouth, holy shit.
Yeah.
You know, like he was completely caught off guard.
Yeah.
Like he did not know this was happening.
Yeah.
And it's just cool to see it that way.
I
you know?
100% agree. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
It's also cool that Taker's announcing him because he's the dead man. He's the Reaper.
True.
So he's bringing him to their final resting place. And
That's true.
And I love it.
Poetic.
Draw mic.
I'm talking about SmackDown. I want to talk also kind of an extended one for the intro here. That might be the first time we've ever had back-to-back shows, whereas the intro has multiple talking points and of just, you know, encapsulated in one talking point. So I loved this, and I mean it in, I think, the best possible way for Jay. I love the angle of taking him out.
Oh, absolutely.
I absolutely love it because, and I think the one qualm I have with it, even though I know it led to some other storyline without, if this was the plan, and I know it was thinking on their feet, and this probably wasn't like immediately the plan, they were probably just like, fuck, we got to pick a winner, pick Jay. Jay's kind of the bigger name. Do it. It should have been Al Grande Americano if this is the way you're going to do it. Because now you have an injury angle with your fucking half of your tag team champions.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? So that is the one thing. However, I think this was the right move after the Bronson Reed injury. Because obviously it was flying by the seat of your pants, just trying to make something happen now. Right? And it's like, you could totally respect that. So I think this was definitely the right move. And the setup for all of this stuff that just boom, 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 boom in the opening was fantastic. You end up with, you have Drew interrupt the whole backstage segment after Jay gets taken off in the ambulance and whatnot, and he's out in the ring. You have him talking, doing his fucking thing, which is just fantastic. Immediately saying, it wasn't me. Everyone's gonna say it was. I had nothing to do with it, which makes it seem more and more like it was him, right? But then you have Cody come out, scream, crying Cody, like normal.
It's enough.
Yeah, enough. Let's just fucking fight. And then he's talking, and then you get Orton coming out, and then you get Trick Willie coming out, and then you get Javon Evans cutting him off and him coming out, and then you get LA Knight. First off, LA Knight's pop is huge. The biggest fucking pop, I think, maybe in the WWE right now.
Trick Williams was pretty big, but
it was big,
but the initial pop from LA Knight, for sure. 100%.
When LA Knight comes out, for someone who has not been pushed since day one like Trick Williams is,
true.
For someone who has not had an actual fucking legitimate push towards anything, like really, truly, towards anything outside of the United States Championship, and for being truly almost the only one of the people in this entire fucking matchup that is organically over with the fans, his pop is so fucking big, dude. It is so fucking good. And lastly about this, Javon Evans may have taken the absolute best RKO from just a standing position I have ever seen before in my life. And that's fucking saying something.
Because there's been a lot of RKOs given.
A lot of RKOs given. But he took that so fucking well, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how he did it. His face was flat on the ground while the rest of his body was still up in the air.
Your boy's bouncy.
It was so good. It was so good. It was such a great fucking RKO. So I just thought that I really did. I like out. It was kind of the opposite of Raw opening, right?
Yeah.
Where like Raw's opening seemed kind of lost and chaotic. SmackDown's opening actually seemed, which is funny because this was like an on the fly opening, right?
Yeah.
Really, they had 4 days to essentially come up with what they were gonna fucking do to rectify what happened on Raw.
Yeah.
And they had weeks to build whatever the fuck they were going to do on that Raw, really, you know. So I don't know. I just thought it was actually like, I'm giving the flowers to SmackDown because we've shit on SmackDown for months, and especially since in January they went back to 3 hours.
Yeah.
And like this, all in all, this show of SmackDown was actually pretty solid. So
yeah.
But the opening I just thought was solid.
The chaos was insane. It was wild. Just every little bit of piece
but
that
it was
they
organized.
Yes.
And I think that's the key there. It's organized chaos. It didn't feel random.
It was loud. You could barely hear on it, but it just fit so well. It flowed so well. The cutoffs everything was so good. And we haven't talked on it yet, but you could tell WWE's at least driving home like edgier language. Like language has been huge, like calling them a bitch and everything and stuff. So it's just they've been definitely driving that a lot.
Drew's fucking facial expressions, I think that's something and I don't think anyone else gives him enough credit for, is he tells stories without having to be on the microphone.
No, yeah.
You know, like Paul Heyman, I think, will always be the number one with that. But Drew's climbing up there in those ranks because his facial expressions, reacting to things other people are saying, tell the entire picture that you need. So it's great. My next talking point here is kind of vague, honestly, but it's just something is going on with Sammy.
Yeah.
Like we talked about it last week with the whole Cody interaction backstage, and then the run up and apologize, and where we're like, we kind of wish he wouldn't have, but now it makes sense because then he approaches Jacob backstage, and essentially just is like, it seems pretty fucking convenient for it to have been you, you know, and then Jacob's so fucking good on the mic. For him to just like turn that around the way he did, it was like, Sammy, you didn't get screwed by Drew.
Yeah.
You screwed yourself. I got Claymored. Cody got Claymored. You're the only one that didn't get Claymored. It looked like he was trying to help you win the fucking match.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, that whole thing was good. And then for Sammy to just calm down, apologize, and then as soon as Jacob walked away, he fucking, like, that's a side of Sammy we haven't really seen. He just lost it. He started throwing shit, right? Something's going on with Sammy.
Something is going on.
Something's going on.
I don't know what it is yet,
either.
but I like what they're doing with it.
Yeah.
I really like it. Sammy deserves all of this. And so like I said last week, hope it ends up him champion next year. But we'll see. We'll see.
That's what I've been rooting for. I've been rooting for that for too long.
They've been building Sammy like that for a while.
Yeah.
A while.
A long fucking
They're playing a long story with this guy.
Freaking Karrion Kross, that whole thing with him,
Yeah.
with Sammy, they've been playing it for a long time.
And
it's about time Sammy starts to snap. Maybe we get a little Sami Zayn heel turn and a championship run.
It's possible.
That's possible.
You're going to be shocked. The women's tag team title match blew the fucking doors off the place.
It did.
It was a great match. It was fantastic. Nia Jax included in this. Like, the whole thing. It was a good match. It was really solid. There are times where the crowd will start to chant, and I've said it out loud. Like, I'm sitting there next to Lindsay, and I'll be like, really? You're chanting "This is awesome" right now for this? Last night, they chanted "This is awesome" 3 different times, I think.
I think so, yeah.
And they were all warranted.
Absolutely.
Like, they were all warranted. It was a really good match. And again, I can always own up to my own things. I will be the first person to say that I have done almost nothing on this podcast but bash Nia Jax outside of the Tiffany Stratton angle. I did give her flowers there. Outside of that, I've pretty much said she is useless as a character in the ring. On the mic, I've given her credit a lot because she is really good on the mic.
Yeah.
But last night, she deserves the credit. Like, she was solid. And I think what she is doing for Lash, because she is taking L's, she is taking the bumps. Like, she took a fucking riptide last night to allow Lash Legend to hit the Lash extension to win the tag titles. I actually do think partnering Lash with Nia is, in hindsight now, a good move. I think it's smart. I think it was a smart thing to do. And I think this move, the outcome of this match, was the right thing. Because I don't think Lash is quite ready for a singles run. Mm-hmm. We already know how I feel, and I think most people probably feel about Nia in a singles run because they're not going to put Nia going for the U.S. title.
Yeah.
Right? It's either going to be the world title or the tag championships. The tag championships is where she needs to thrive. And it's the right time now for Io and Rhea to both get back to singles fucking action.
Absolutely.
They're a phenomenal tag team, don't get me wrong. They make a really good pair. I think having Rhea next to Io when it comes to promos is also a solid thing. but Rhea is Rhea Ripley.
She is. We've talked about
And
it.
She is, I think, still the best female performer, character, everything. She needs to be in a singles run, and she's in the chamber today. So I think it was the right move. I think it was all around good. I think that was a solid job.
Rhea's the Randy Orton of the women's division. She's the ultimate anti-hero.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
And that's totally fair.
Having her play a jolly, bubbly character next to Io Sky, while it's enjoyable,
It's
not Rhea Ripley.
It was similar to speaking of Randy Orton, it was kind of similar to not comparing these EO to this person, but it was like him and Riddle.
Oh, yeah.
It was kind of like that partnership. EO is eons better than fucking Riddle.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, character, in-ring, everything, eons better, but it's still that same idea where you're getting that funny, bubbly character.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
And so, yeah, you get now... And Rhea's the one that took the fucking L last night. Which I think is going to be a huge moment into just potentially pissing her off.
Yeah.
Into the chamber.
I
could totally see Rhea turning around and winning the chamber.
Yeah. No, I 100% agree. The match was fire toasted last night. It was so good, and I was genuinely shocked that they lost the titles, but I'm here for it. I think Lash is just a huge up-and-comer, and to your point, not quite ready for that singles run, but this is a great stepping stone for her to head that way because she's got all the talent in the ring.
Yeah.
Pairing her up with Nia to get better on the mic and everything and just kind of get more familiar with, the SmackDown Raw layout and everything is perfect. And WrestleMania is always the time to have like heels as champions for the big good guy to win, and so that's kind of where this leads with tag champs around the heels and have a great up and coming face go against them at WrestleMania. So all in all, I think it did wonders for the women's division.
Banger of the night. Who the fuck was that?
A swerve, that's what it is.
I love this. That's why I put this as my banger. I actually love this. I think this was fucking perfect. And it is... I wish the Drew part wouldn't have happened, in all honesty. Because that's just becoming, like, it's almost too overplayed. But I wish that it would have just kind of been... Whatever it was with the mask guy happens, and they're all like, what the fuck? Logan unmasks him. They're like, who the hell are you? And Paul Heyman's, who are you? And then it somehow like could have led to something weird happening that actually led to Logan winning the match. I think that would have been the better way to go about it. But I do think Logan winning the match was the right move for this purpose. In general, no. Of course, I wanted Jacob in the match. But Logan winning this for this purpose has... with the swerve of the unmasking, you now end up with a masked man that isn't the masked man. This dude was clean shaven.
Yeah.
Right? Not the right stature of the other masked man. Now you have Logan in the chamber. Now you're going to end up with Logan's going to get fucked in the chamber.
Yeah.
Right. Fucked over. Sorry. I'm going back to the dong. He's going to get fucked over in the chamber. The masked man, because there's always that person that somehow comes up from a trap door in the chamber or whatever. The masked man's going to come out, curb stomp Logan Paul, right when Paul maybe looks like maybe Logan Paul might be the fucking runner-up due to this. He might come down to the last one or something. Like Austin Theory will get involved or something,
Yeah.
That's just how I see this going now because it just makes all the sense.
Yeah. No, 100%. I agree. I love the idea of a decoy masked guy just because it gets you talking. Like, who the fuck are you? That's all we're talking about now, and it just gets talking points going. And
oddly enough, I did see on Facebook, and now it's fucking social media, so who knows? But I did see people commenting in the comments that guy, like the actual dude who got unmasked last night, he is like a developmental talent. apparently has been signed to NXT for a while or something.
Okay.
I don't remember what the name they said, but apparently he trained under Cody and Seth.
Oh.
That's what people in the old social media spheres was saying.
Damn.
So that's that. Yeah.
That's a cool idea.
Yeah. I don't know. It's we're hopefully in for a good show tonight.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Especially hopefully to make up for a little bit of the lackluster Rumble last month.
Absolutely.
So hopefully the Chamber, and I do feel like the Chamber usually delivers.
It
So
usually
last
does.
year's Chamber was fucking good.
Yeah.
So
It had
both
us talking.
both the women's and men's was
Yeah.
fucking solid last year, and the talent in this one is fucking phenomenal too. So on both sides, so it's loaded. It's a stacked fucking card. So I'm excited for it. That's bringing us over to our belts question of the week this week. Timmy, you posed this one.
I did pose this one, and I want to kind of lay the groundwork. I hope you can see why I asked this question, because
You can lay the groundwork, just don't lay the pipe.
we haven't talked on it, but there's a mystery box going back and forth, and it's clear both of us could care less about it because
We haven't talked about
we haven't talked about it at all. And I don't have any expectations
so
for
true.
it. Like,
Well, I think I think part of that is because they've given no pathway for it. It's just a mystery box. And yes, I get that might add to the mystery,
yeah,
but there are multiple storylines taking place at Chamber tonight. Mm-hmm. Right?
yeah,
Men's, women's, Becky AJ,
Punk Finn,
Punk Finn.
yeah,
Is it just a 4-match card?
4-match card,
Okay,
yeah.
4-match card. There's a lot of stuff that could be happening.
yeah,
They have given zero illusion as to what it is.
yeah,
So I think that's the hardest part for us to be able to fully be engaged. Like, you have this thing that has that has potential, but you failed to push it right to that edge
Yeah.
to make us actually bite.
yeah,
And that's I think that's the issue with where we're at.
yeah.
So
And then also, there's 5 other mystery builds going up at the same time. So we got mystery box. We got who attacked Jacob Fatu.
true.
We got who was on the phone with Adam Pearce on Raw, like with the whole
True.
Paul Heyman thing going on. We got who is the masked man. We got who is facing Lesnar, and then who attacked Jey Uso.
That's 6.
Yeah, well, I meant 5 in
others.
addition.
Yeah, 5 others. Yeah, so
We
6
got
mystery
6
things.
mystery things going on like right now. So it's like
That's true.
there's a lot going on, and a lot
No,
of them are not going to
bullshit.
pay off.
Bullshit.
There's another.
Is this
There's-
wrestling or Clue?
There's there's 4 more.
Oh, 4 more.
Who's El Grande Americano? Who's the original El Grande Americano? And who are the Los Americanos?
True. True.
There's 10 mysteries in the WWE right now.
Who are the Los Americanos is actually a mystery to me because I don't think that they were like roster dudes prior.
Yeah,
I mean, I've looked it up and I know that they weren't roster dudes prior.
No, I
Yeah,
think
they
they are.
yeah.
Were they?
Yeah.
When I looked them up, I didn't recognize any of them.
We're pretty sure it's well, I fucking
Tyler Bate.
Yeah, Tyler
and-
Bate
and
the one that we actually know. Tyler Bate is the one
Pete
that I
Dunne.
barely. Pete Dunne. Yeah, Pete Dunne. That's who. We're pretty sure that's who they are.
That's right. You're right. As soon as you said those names, I remembered looking it up, and I
Yeah.
do remember. Oh, it's those guys. That's right.
So last week we were laughing and saying that I think Tim's the one that said it. Is that the Creed brothers
should dress
should
up.
come out as the original Los Americanos now with the original El Grande Americano because they're absolute opposite statures and everything, but it would be so fucking funny and it would give storyline for the Creed brothers to be doing something again.
Yeah.
It would be fucking great.
So I'm behind. Did they demask Ludwig?
No, no
he
one's
just
been
went
unmasked
away?
yet.
No, didn't go away.
Ridiculous.
Didn't go away.
Ridiculous.
They're feuding.
Yeah.
El Grande Americano and the original El Grande Americano were feuding, which I'm kind of disappointed he didn't intervene in the fucking triple
That
threat
would have
match.
been a great swerve
Like,
to help close that match
he was
out.
supposed to.
Yeah.
But then Reed got hurt. Like maybe he was supposed to, and then Reed got hurt. And they were like, "Hey, scratch it. We gotta just fucking. We're on our heels right now. We gotta figure it out." So maybe he was supposed to, and they just didn't. But that would have been at least a very convincing way to have Jay win that match. Then
Absolutely.
But anyways, we're backtracking.
Holy
Question.
shit!
What's your question?
Don't think we ever laid the groundwork for a question that long, but here we go. So the question is...
We laid the groundwork and then tore this shit back up just for you to say the groundwork again. I think people at this point have forgotten we were talking about the Belts question of the week.
Yeah, so Belts question of the week.
I know I did.
Belts question of the week. What is one of the worst drawn out storylines which had little to no or underwhelming payoff?
Yeah, I mean, we're talking about the WWE for the last 16 years. So there's a plethora to choose from, a myriad, one might say. I mean, that's like, there's so fucking many, really, especially over the last like 8 years.
Yeah.
There are so many of these storylines that have just been like, what the flying fuck are we doing? I'm going to call it less recency bias and more because I think it's the number one. I don't know how I scoot back so often.
It's because we get animated.
I do. I talk with my whole body. I think it's the one that we've talked about the absolute most on the show.
Okay.
And to me, it's the New Day heel turn.
Oh, yeah.
It was like, and I mean, this goes back to, again, fucking Karrion Kross. Like, way the fuck back. Like, this is early in the podcast.
Yeah.
That the seeds of this started to get planted for a New Day breakup. And then it didn't happen in any way, shape, or form the way we expected it to happen.
It was a year and a half ago at SmackDown.
Raw.
Was it Raw?
Yeah.
In Everett?
Yep.
Yeah. No. That was when they turned on Big E.
Yeah, that was the beginning of the heel turn.
No, I'm talking this goes back farther than that. Because before even that happened, Karrion Kross was trying to get Xavier Woods to turn on Kofi.
Yeah, that's
when
right,
they had the fucking big dude that got fucking fired because that
Odyssey
Kofi
Jones,
Kofi brought Odyssey Jones into the group without talking to Xavier, and it was like Kofi was trying to make himself fucking quarterback of the team. Like all of that whole storyline. This has been going on for almost the entire run of our podcast.
Yep.
And for literally zero payoff here.
Yeah.
Enough to get Grayson Waller involved in it for no fucking payoff there either. Like, this has been nothing but all they've done is turn into a fucking comedic relief bullshit, which is what they always were.
Yeah. It changed nothing.
But it was comedic relief in a good way when they were faces and they were doing the bootios and all the good shit. It doesn't play when they're heels.
Yeah.
This doesn't work. And so that's why I think it easily is the New Day heel turn with it changed nothing.
Yeah.
And with so much fucking potential, especially with the Big E thing. Like all of that was like, they had so much fucking heat for like 2 weeks and then they just did nothing with it and it just fell apart. And now it's still like they're mourning the loss of their own shit with it.
Yeah.
Arguing with Penta over a hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went with an older one. I went with the anonymous Raw general manager, where it was coming from a computer and ends up being Hornswoggle under the ring the whole time. That was just one of the worst payoffs ever. I think they could have made it into Michael Cole. Michael Cole was playing a huge heel at the time, and he was always the one doing the announcing. What if, of reading the prompter and everything, what if he was really the anonymous Raw general manager? That would have had a better payoff.
Yeah.
But what the WWE tends to do is use all these really cool storylines and then ends up being trying to be funny at the end.
I'm going to get in on this one, which brings me to my point, another Hornswoggle storyline that was stupid. Let's talk about Vince McMahon's illegitimate child.
Oh, 100%. That was a runner-up.
They had Mr. Kennedy. And they could have played that so well. That storyline would have been so awesome if it had been Kennedy.
Yep.
But Hornswoggle, why? Why? That was like a year and a half of buildup on that storyline.
Yep.
For nothing. No reason. Nothing at all. Nothing came of it.
Nothing.
It was just filler.
Yeah.
So shit, what I said in the beginning of this dates back even farther.
Yeah. Hell yeah, it does.
Of just consistent, underwhelming, pointless storylines that are drawn out.
Yeah.
Good question, though, Timmy.
Yeah.
Good question.
Bring up good old memories.
I did enjoy that one.
Hateful memories.
Alrighty, we are back, and that brings us to Blockbusters! We had to take a little quick break ski because we needed a reload on our lovely cocktails. The old Manhattan. The cool thing that we decided to do whilst we was breaking was we now made it with my bourbon from last week, as we had the kind of weird offshoot. We each had a bourbon because we were in separate places. And so we made this now with my bourbon so we can try this cocktail with both bourbons. You'll do my bourbon next week. I'll do your bourbon next week. And then my cocktail the following week we will do again with both bourbons to make sure we're trying it all out deliciously.
I love it. I love this
I'm
idea.
excited. So now we're trying a Manhattan, and you're now blind testing a Manhattan with my bourbon that you have not tried yet.
Hell yeah, man.
And Nathan, you're trying both drinks with bourbons you had never tried before anyway, so...
So good.
Hey, fucker! Fucker! You butt fucker!
Cheers.
It's fucking whore over here. Cheers.
I'm over here doing it too.
Clink.
Clink.
All right.
Wow, and it totally tastes different too.
It does.
But in a good way.
It's like it's not the same drink.
It's not the
But
same,
it's the same
but
drink.
it is. I did the same measurements.
I think the bourbon definitely shines through more.
Yeah, on
with
this one.
This bourbon.
Oh yeah, the bourbon's popping through.
And I still feel like, I don't know if you remember me saying it last week or not, but that bourbon, the aftertaste lingers. Mm-hmm. And I said it was one of my favorite aftertastes of a bourbon we've had on the show. Mm-hmm. I still have that.
Oh, nice. It is
it's
lingering.
so good.
It's right there.
Oh! Hercules. Oh,
Look at my strong boy over here.
Yeah. Here we go. That bring us to our focus features. Mortal Kombat 2. That's where we're at. The synopsis for it is: from New Line Cinema comes the latest high-stakes installment in the blockbuster video game franchise in all its brutal glory, Mortal Kombat 2. This time, the fan-favorite champions, now joined by Johnny Cage himself, are pitted against one another in the ultimate, no-holds-barred, gory battle to defeat the dark rule of Shao Kahn that threatens the very existence of the Earth realm and its defenders. So, the cast, I typically don't just copy and paste out of the thing. I usually just like write out the names, but there were so many, and I didn't feel like spelling them, in all honesty. Some of them, there's long names in this, so we're just going with it. So I took this straight from my source. Johnny Cage, who is being played in this movie by Carl Urban. We have Josh Lawson reprising his role as Kano in the film, and while the cast further includes Adeline Rudolph as Katana, Jessica McNamee, I think, as Sonya Blade. McNamee, thank you, as Sonya Blade. Ludi Lin as Liu Kang. Mikad Brooks as Jax. Louis Tan as Cole Young. Tati Gabrielle as Jade. Damon Harriman as Quan Chi. Ching Han as Shang Tsung. Tadanobu Asano, I think I said that pretty fucking good, as Lord Raiden. Hiroyuki Sanada as Hanzo Hisashi, also known as Scorpion, and more. This will be out May 8th, 2026, and it will be out in the cinemas. I think I did a pretty good job pronouncing most of those names.
I think you did.
That's the one thing we...
Yeah, I mean, I only had to correct you on one.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
And it was the Irish one, which is weird.
It's true.
Yeah, the Japanese names,
It's the double E that threw me off for some reason. I was like, McNamee? I was like, how is that spelled? Or said. I know how it's spelled. I'm reading it. But anyways. This looks so fucking good. And did you watch the first one?
Yeah.
Okay. So they really built in the video game lore into the first movie. They did really good with it, with the Sub-Zero and just that whole fucking, it was so fucking good. The trailer for this one looks like it's gonna do the same fucking shit. Like, you're getting the gory finish him. Fucking you had the dude in the fucking game or in the movie. Say it.
Yeah.
In the trailer, it was fucking phenomenal. It was great. I'm really stoked. These are and always kind of have been some of my favorite games growing up.
Yeah.
I don't honest to God think that we ever had a Mortal Kombat game.
No, we were not allowed Mortal Kombat. So we didn't have. So Mortal Kombat, when it first came out, was on the Super Nintendo. We never had a Super Nintendo.
Yes, true.
And then the next gen of Mortal Kombat, I think it was Mortal Kombat 2. The video Mortal Kombat 2 came out on the Sega Genesis.
Yes.
But we were not allowed to have it because of how violent it was. We had Street Fighter 2, and that was about as far as we were able to go until Tekken came out later on in life.
Yeah. Oddly enough, because not later on in life, we were just absolutely destroying hookers on the streets in Grand Theft Auto. But this is just a real life simulation game. Go for it, guys. Thanks, Mom. Now get out.
To be fair, I bought that. Mom didn't buy that.
That's true. But anyways, so yeah, it's all of my friends fucking, it seemed like, had Mortal Kombat growing up, and so it was just always getting played. And the fucking finishers on the game are so brutally gory and so cool. And I think in the first movie they did a really good job with it. And I'm excited to see, with the addition of some of these fucking characters and the action sequences and stuff in the trailer, it looks phenomenal.
Well, and even back then in the 90s when it first came out on, I think it was a 32-bit platform. The 2D. Back then the finishers were gory. And then, like, Mortal Kombat Black came out, and it was like amazing.
Yeah, man. The trailer does a good job, and it feels like a great story is added to it.
Yes.
Like, this trailer definitely drives home that there is story behind it, not just fighting and everything. But I'm just super excited. I love this platform because it is something like you just alluded to. We weren't allowed to play it. Like, it was those video games that our parents were like, no, that's too much. And then we would go to our neighbor's place. We talked on it before, but you go to a friend's house to go play it and everything. And so it just brings back nostalgia in the best way.
And do you guys remember the Mortal Kombat movie from the 90s?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. It was garbage. It was like the Street Fighter movie from the 90s. It was garbage. So I'm excited that we're getting Street Fighter.
And
I
Mortal
haven't watched
Kombat.
the first Mortal Kombat 2.
Dude.
I'm excited. They're making these movies that, from video games that honestly didn't really deserve movies.
Yeah.
But just because of how the game, like, there's no storyline in Street Fighter.
But
there's no storyline in Mortal Kombat.
Exactly.
But
they're
getting
creating it.
Yeah. What I
cool.
would like to see, they got Scorpion in this one. I think was Sub-Zero in the first one.
Yeah.
I would like to see one where we have, and I would imagine Mortal Kombat 3 will come out and Reptile will be a main focus. I would like to see Reptile, Scorpion, Sub-Zero,
and
fight each the
N one.
Yeah.
Why am I forgetting his fucking name? Oh, come on. Come on, producer. I'm working. You have the computer. I don't. My pocket computer's filming me right now.
When I hit home, it doesn't go back to Google. It goes to D&D Beyond. That's not my fault.
I think that is. I think that's your fault. I think that's exactly what that is.
Noob Sabat.
Noob, yeah. I knew there was an N, a B, and a bot in there. And I knew it started with an S, though.
Maybe it's on the briefcase.
Yeah, I think I'm just stoked for this. I think it's going to be fucking awesome. The first one was super good. I'm stoked that we're getting this and Street Fighter in the same year within just a few months of each other too, because they're totally different too. And that's the nice thing about it is, like, it is hard to compare. And I know that's like, it's like you have like rival fan bases of the games, but it's kind of hard to like pick one because they're totally different. They're the different, or the similarities are they were the 2D fighting fucking games.
Yeah, they were the fighting games.
But they were fucking different.
When you say fighting games, this is before Smash Bros. This is before Nintendo jumped on. You had 2 fighting games. You had Street Fighter, you had Mortal Kombat. And then a few years later, you had Tekken.
Which was also...
And the movie, for the Tekken movie that they put one out. Yeah, you didn't know about it.
There's a Tekken movie?
It was garbage. So
what
the
about
first
Killer
one seems
Instinct?
like the first time
Does
they put out
anyone remember Killer Instinct?
Tekken's next. Let's do it.
Let's do a Tekken movie. And then we need to do a fucking Tekken, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter conglomeration of just, they all 3 need to fuck and make this crazy. Anyways.
What about Killer Instinct? Does anyone remember Killer Instinct?
I remember the name.
N64. It was like, that was an awesome fighting game.
Are we going down an N64 game?
We don't know. That's a wormhole that we'll never get out of.
Let's hit Perfect Dark up.
What is in the news?
What is in the news?
What's in the news?
We got quite a bit of news, and there was only one focus feature. Ryan grabbed the best thing that came out this week, but we got a lot of news coming out.
It was the dong.
It was the dong. It got me. Talking point number one.
Dong always gets Tim.
Wednesday, season 3 is officially in production, and Winona Ryder has joined the cast. We got a little teaser of the announcement of all the cast, and it even teased a little question mark, so maybe another surprise cast joins.
I'm sure. I'm waiting for Johnny Depp to somehow pop up in this.
Dude.
It's Tim Burton. It's been rumored since the first season went into production.
I didn't even think about that.
The first season went in, I want to say the first season went into production, like early production during the whole fucking Amber Heard trial and shit. So, everyone was kind of like, oh, Johnny Depp, we can't touch him. Yeah, so they're obviously they have been collaborators on so many fucking things, projects. Yeah. So I would just love to see that happen.
That would be awesome.
To see that
I didn't even think of that. That hopefully that is the question mark little platter in there.
Yeah. Teaser looks good. I still have yet to finish season 2.
What?
I know. We watch a lot of shit, Tim.
We do.
And I have a child.
Okay. I haven't watched any of it, so don't feel bad.
So I still need to finish season 2, but I don't know who Lurch was dancing with.
But that wasn't part of season 2, so
so that's new.
That's new.
Oh, okay, good to know. Because it's a Lurch lady, a lady Lurch.
Yeah.
Right. So, which I thought was cool, but I was like, I don't know who this is. But I loved it. The whole thing. It's just perfect. It's the whole ambiance, everything about it. It captures it greatly in this trailer. And then you have Fred Armisen's fucking Uncle Fester on the head on the platter. It was too good. It was great.
Love it.
The Madison is our next talking point here. I'm excited for this because it's from Taylor Sheridan, who's the creator of Yellowstone and Landman and all sorts of stuff.
Tulsa King,
yeah.
Mayor of Kingstown.
Yep.
Lioness.
So many fucking fantastic shows.
Bangers.
Yes, absolute bangers.
Not to go back to belts, but banger after banger after banger.
Like, seriously, that's what Taylor Sheridan does. He just puts out good fucking quality TV, man. And this might, of all of them, be the most, fucking rude, Quinn.
What is that? Wow. In the studio?
Why is there dogs in the studio?
We don't employ them here.
We're an all-inclusive studio. Okay. It's 2026, Nathan. Come on now. I know you're new here, but come on. This might, when you just look at, really basically the first 2 actual people who were, in this, you're looking at it and you're like, oh, shit. You have fucking Kurt Russell?
Michelle Pfeiffer?
And Michelle Pfeiffer? Holy fuck. And the trailer looks really good, too, because it's, emotional, dramatic. There's some trauma going on that they move out to Montana from New York to try to get away from, start new. Mm-hmm. So it's a different take on most of Taylor Sheridan's shows, right? It's a little bit in a different vein. So I'm excited for it. I think it looks like it's going to be good. The trailer looked really good.
Yeah, that was my first thought when I watched the trailer for this. Most of his shows there's some sort of kind of legal conflict going on, and then there's some action involved and stuff like that. Most of his shows follow that. This one doesn't look like it's going to be that way. It looks like it's going to be mostly just like a family type drama almost.
Yeah,
and which is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely like that. And
Because at the same time, he's got the Y coming out
oh yeah, true.
soon.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so he's kind of parting the seas there on what he has going on. With
Marshalls.
Oh, sorry, yeah, Marshalls.
Yeah.
When they initially dropped it, it was called the Y.
Originally Y. Yeah, that was. I was like, wait, the Y. Why do I know that? Yeah, Marshalls is. They've gone to just Marshalls on it. But yes. That comes out. I think the first episode may have already dropped, or it comes out really soon. It's really soon.
It was either March or May, I think. Let me
Look
it up.
It's soon. It's definitely in the next month or two. If the first episode hasn't already come out, I do think you're right. I think it was March. We just talked on the Marshalls not too long ago.
Yeah.
The last couple episodes.
The trailer looks great for this, and just you've talked on all of it, but just the emotional pull from it, and then you get the funny stuff, and so
Tomorrow,
March
1st.
Knew it was really soon. I knew it was really soon.
Yeah, I'm probably not catching up on wrestling anytime soon if we got another show starting.
All right, that brings us to the next talking point of the news, which is Newborn. This trailer looks pretty wild.
yes, it does.
There's a lot going on with a little happening
Very
in the
little,
trailer. Like, you don't really know what is happening, but there's a lot happening.
a lot, and it just has. I have questions, but I'm not going to get the answers until another trailer comes out.
So what this
or movie.
Yeah. So what this reminds me of, the trailer for this reminds me of, of course, I'm going to totally space the name of it, but we covered it. It's the one with Marlon Wayans. It's the football one.
Oh, him.
Yeah. It's like the trailer is pieced together, at least edited, very similar, where it's like really quick, just snapshots of different things happening, like jumping from point A to point B. And it feels like it has a really similar tone.
Yeah.
Again, and we said this with him, this looks like it's something that would be straight out of the mind of Jordan Peele.
Yeah.
Right? So
I get the vibes that
looks good.
the main character, or what I presume is the main character, is like brainwashed or hypnotized or something just from it.
Yeah, man.
A lot of questions going into
Yeah.
it, but I'm very intrigued. And
Yeah.
those are the best movies, or at least trailers, that just hook you like that. So
Yeah.
that is one of those.
Next up, and I'm very excited about this, is speaking of Marlon Wayans. We got a little Scary Movie 6 update here, and 2 updates, really. So it is expected, what I read is that it is expected that the movie is going to spoof Sinners, Weapons, and A Quiet Place, which we've watched all 3 of those. We watched Sinners and Weapons. We watched Weapons together.
Yeah.
We did Sinners for one of our special segments, and I know we've talked on A Quiet Place at length on the show. It's one of my favorite like horror movies in a long time. So I'm excited about that. I think that's perfect for them to jump back into this with like the original group of people coming back, with the Wayans brothers back as writing and a part of it. And yeah, so I just think that it's like perfect. You're hitting on Sinners, which has set an Academy Awards record for nominations. Weapons, that was one of the most highly regarded horror movies of 2025. A Quiet Place, which was again one of the highest regarded horror movies of when it came out, like 2018 or whenever it came out, 2017, 2018. And so, yeah, I'm stoked for that.
Yeah.
I don't know about you. Those sound like 3 perfect fucking things to fucking for them to get back into this with.
You heard it here first. Don't be surprised with Marlon Wayans in there if they do a little bit of him segment with Smokey.
Shorty,
that's what I mean. Smokey's from Friday.
Yeah. I was like,
Shorty.
wait, he
Shorty.
smokes a lot.
Don't be surprised if there's a little bit of segment spoofing him with Marlon Wayans in that.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
True.
I agree. Speaking of returning characters, bringing up Shorty, I also did read that Bobby Greg, and Doofy will all be back in this installment as well, along with Ray, which I don't know. I didn't put that in because I couldn't remember if we had already said Ray was going to be back or not. Sean Wayans.
I don't think we did.
We didn't? Okay.
No.
So Ray, everything I read was that like pretty much the entire original group is going to be back in some capacity in this. I also read Chris Elliott will be back as the butler with "It's my strong hand." Yeah. He's supposed to be back in it too. Like, it's shaping up to be fucking phenomenal, and I think it's perfect when you really think of the movie that just came out last night.
Yep.
Scream 7, right? Scream 7 just dropped last night, and it went back to its roots with the lore, and I haven't seen it. I know you did, but with the amount of people that they brought back in some capacity, at least, into the franchise, it's perfect to have that also happen here. So you're bringing back dead characters in some way, shape, or form. I love it. So
full disclosure, spoiler alert for my Bingecap, because I did watch Scream 7.
Oh, yeah.
The trailer for Scary Movie 6 came out before the movie, so I've seen the trailer. It's incredible.
We also have a confirmation from Anthony Anderson.
Yeah, I wonder if Kevin Hart's
Which
going
means
to be back
potentially
too.
Kevin Hart.
Because
you can't wake up dead. How do you wake up dead?
Yeah, how do you wake up
How
dead?
you gonna go to
Don't
bed
worry.
dead?
Don't worry, brother. I'm just reaching for some nuts.
But
Fuck yeah.
I can confirm Sinner weapons for sure. I didn't get the Quiet Place from the trailer.
Okay.
But Bobby, Greg, Doofy, Chris Elliott,
They're all back.
All back. The trailer does so well.
My pants just got a little tighter.
That's
all I'll say.
It's got to be coming out probably Tuesday, like on YouTube and stuff. It has to
Okay.
be. But the trailer proves their point.
Expect that to be my focus feature for next week.
The Wayans said it. They're back.
Fuck
That's enough said. I can't wait for you to watch it.
I love it. I'm so excited.
I can't wait to talk on it in full with you. So, yeah.
Alrighty.
My talking point, Sony has confirmed that it is rebooting the Spider-Man universe with new actors. They did the Kraven, they did the Venom trilogy and Madam Web. They're, I guess, scrapping that and they're rebooting it and going with new actors. Hopefully they get it right and actually include Spider-Man this time. I didn't hate the movies. I enjoyed several of these and didn't.
I don't know that there was one that I didn't like.
Yeah, so I didn't.
Honestly.
But they are widely panned, minus
but
Venom.
Everything nowadays is widely panned.
That's true.
Right?
That's
Outside of most of the movies that we're like, what?
Yeah.
Like the movies that are like, this is the best thing that's ever hit our eyeballs. We're like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
What do you mean? So I am interested in this because it's real fucking early.
It's so quick.
Real soon.
Like Kraven just came out a year ago.
Venom 3 just came out last year, the year before. Right? Like, it's just like, what the fuck? So that's very confusing. And part of what I hate about it is I feel like all this means is that Sony's just doing this to fuck fans.
Yeah.
Like, that's all this is. They're doing this to fuck fans because the whole agreement that Sony and MCU had is that MCU can't use certain characters that Sony has rights to until after they've done it, like, use them, and then it's been like 6 months or whatever. We
talked about it, yeah.
If they're rebooting it, then they're going to just use the same fucking characters, which means they're going to keep them out of the MCU again.
Yeah.
Which is fucking bullshit. Let the MCU fucking cook, dude. Yeah. Fuck Sony. You literally just proved over the last five or six fucking years that you suck ass. Give it to Disney. Give it to the MCU. Let them actually give it to Kevin Feige. Let him do what he's supposed to do with his fucking characters. It's bullshit.
Yeah. And if they're rebooting it with new actors, MCU's already announced that they got another Spider-Man with Tom Holland coming out.
Spider-Man, I think their Spider-Verse, because their Spider-Man verse had nothing to do with Tom Holland Spider-Man. Yeah. That's what we were saying. None of them incorporated Tom Holland Spider-Man. So Tom Holland will still...
Minus an end credit scene.
Yeah, minus an end credit scene.
Yeah.
In
Carnage, the
Yeah,
Venom
Venom
2.
Well, and
Yeah.
then also there was the end credit scene in No Way Home.
Oh,
with
yeah.
Tom, with,
Yeah.
But
Tom
that
Hardy.
is a MCU movie. That's not
Venom?
the Sony.
Right, but Tom Hardy,
Hardy.
in Venom with Venom.
Yeah.
At the
Yeah,
end of that
that's
movie.
true.
But that can still make sense in where it was because it's the MCU and it's a different multiverse. You know what I mean? It's like that can make sense. Sony rebooting its own fucking thing 3 days after it just put out its last thing makes no fucking sense. Fuck
Well,
you, Sony. I hate you.
Unless
They're just trying to maintain the
'Cause-
rights to it.
the Spider-Man universe also includes Blade.
Yes, but Sony doesn't have the rights to Blade. Sony doesn't have the rights to
Yeah,
Blade.
Marvel does. Yeah.
MCU has the right. That Marvel has the rights to Blade. That came over with Fox because Blade was the Fox property. Moving on. Grind 2.
Grind 2.
Never saw the first one. So.
You never saw the first one?
Never
it was
saw it. Never seen it.
back
I
in,
literally had to
two-
work this up or look this up because in my mind when I read this, I don't remember what it's called, but I was thinking the bodybuilding movie with The Rock and Mark Wahlberg.
Oh, Pain and Gain?
Yeah, Pain and Gain. I don't know
Yeah.
why, but I will grind Pain.
Yeah.
It kind of makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah.
But I read that I was like, really? Why? That movie was terrible.
That was a toaster of trash for us.
Yeah, it was.
But no, Grind 2, it was a big skateboarder movie back in 2003, and it was one of those like,
Stephen Root and
Yeah.
Tom Green.
yeah,
Bam Margera.
yeah.
A few other Jackass dudes. Preston Lacey.
It was just a fun movie, and
Adam Brody.
Now we're getting. It's rumored to be in the works. It hasn't officially been announced, but the director from the first one, he's talking about it.
When I looked it up, it said yes.
Yeah.
Well, everything I've read said yes. They are making a second one. So
Yeah,
I was
so-
like, sweet, cool.
I'm here for it. It's just another nostalgia grab, and I think it'll be fun, done right. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't, like I said, I haven't seen the first one, but I mean, I looked up the cast of it, and I was like, oh shit, has Zoe from How I Met Your Mother,
Yeah.
Adam Brody, the tongue piercing dude from Rat Race,
Yeah.
he's in it. Like, so I was like, it looks like something I would have. Fucking Chris McDonald's in it.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
There's a bunch of people in this fucking movie, and I was like, I don't know how I never saw this. It came out in 2003, so I'm shocked I never saw it. So, but yeah, I'm fuck it.
Yeah.
I'll watch it.
Hell yeah.
And then I'll see the second one when it comes out. Fuck, dude, we're like 3 or 4 weeks straight with this,
3
which
weeks,
is wild. 3 weeks with 1 week buffer
Yeah.
because then there was I think a 1 week gap after. Why am I doing this today? I can't think. Fucking Moira Rose.
Catherine
yeah.
O'Hara,
Yeah,
my
Catherine
boy.
O'Hara. Thank you.
Did you guys get James Vanderbeek already?
Yeah. James Vanderbeek.
Dawson.
Fucking James Vanderbeek was with who else did we talk about?
The guy from Godfather, Gone in 60 Seconds, Robert Duvall.
Robert Duvall. Yeah.
And then Rondell Moore.
Rondell Moore. Yeah, Rondell Moore. He was
the receiver.
receiver in the NFL. Yeah, man. So shit.
Another
We
one.
got and this one might be a little less known perhaps depending on what your upbringing was. This was a big part of mine and I know it was yours as well.
Yep.
Robert Carradine passed away the other day at 71 years old. He famously played Lizzie McGuire's father on the Lizzie McGuire show.
And more famously was the lead in Revenge of the Nerds.
Yep. Yep. Revenge
There you
of the
go.
Nerds. Yep.
There you go. So, yeah.
They're just,
I mean, that's a father figure of my childhood.
yeah. It's
Right?
a show
It's just wild.
I watched growing up for sure. I know you did. And
I'm going to
so-
try to find me a Robert Carradine as Lizzie McGuire's father shirt
Oh, there you
to
go.
wear when I accompany my wife to the Hillary Duff concert at White River Amphitheater in July.
I'm going as well.
I knew you would be. That's
It's on her birthday. It's my celebrity crush.
I knew you would be going, and I literally said when Lindsay asked, she was like, "Hey, Amy bought 4 tickets because her and her friend want to go. She asked if I want to go. Do you want to go?" And I was like, "I know very little of Hillary Duff's music," and I said, "But I guarantee you, Tim's going to be there."
Yep.
Because I was like, I don't know if there's ever been a time I've been in Tim's car where a Hillary Duff song hasn't come on. And so I was like, yes, I will go because I love concerts. I love live music, and I would love to see Hillary Duff live. Hell yeah.
In high school, there was only one person who could have competed with Hillary Duff, and it was Ashley Simpson. In Tim's eyes.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a lot of eyes. That wasn't just Tim's eyes. That was a lot of eyes. So, yeah. And Hillary Duff, I just told my buddy at work yesterday, has aged like a fine wine.
Yep.
So, yeah, I'm here for it.
I'm here for it too, man.
Anyways, let's get back on track. Rest in peace to Robert Carradine. Cheers.
King of the nerds.
Lovely memories. Brings us over to our special segment of the week this week. It is our last episode of the month. We have our February Bingecap, where we rehash everything we have watched this month. And I'm 2 for 2 on back-to-back years in February now. I think it's the best month I've had.
Oh,
which
nice.
is weird because, again, it's the shortest month. But I find myself watching the most shit in February for some reason.
Because you got midwinter break.
Yeah, but I'm traveling during winter
That's
break.
true.
So that also doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. But anyway, so...
It's slow. It's because there's no more football.
Well, there was for us.
Yeah.
Go Hawks, baby. Anyways, Tim, what you been watching?
I'm going to start with the movies. Watch Begonia. I watched Pitch Perfect 1 and 2. I watched Roofman, The Wrecking Crew, Valentine on Valentine's Day.
Ooh.
And I watched I, Tonya. And then Scream 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And that wraps up my movies. Number 7 was great. Don't care what the critics or
say.
anything say.
Critics, that's what they're called.
Critics don't understand movies, man.
No. And so I highly enjoyed it. I highly recommend go seeing that. Jumping over to the shows, I've been watching Fear Factor, keeping up with that. Johnny Knoxville is a great host for this show. He just fits it
Better
perfect.
or worse than Rogan?
Better.
Yeah, I could see that for sure.
Been keeping up with Shrinking. I fucking love this show, and it's just leading to an all-around heartbreak at the end of this. I know it is.
I know.
It's just every episode is just...
It's too happy right now.
It is.
We haven't cried once yet.
And then we got New Girl. I'm rewatching that, so I'm in season 3 right now. And then I'm halfway through The Burbs. That was one of our segments, but I only watched that first episode.
Yeah.
I'm 5 episodes in now, so almost done with it. I'm still indifferent on it. It hasn't fully captured me fully, but I'm giving its due diligence.
Fair enough.
What about you?
I'm gonna try to hit the movies first. It shouldn't be too hard because I didn't watch too many movies.
Sing, Frozen. Oh, I'm just kidding.
I didn't even think about those.
Boom.
But see, I always forget about the ones that are just constantly on for my daughter. So yes, Sing 2, Frozen 2. Zootopia is a big one for her, which I'm actually excited. I wish she was just a little bit older because I would totally take her to the movies to go see Zootopia 2.
Yeah.
But I was going to say Zootopia 2 is coming.
I know. It's already out in theaters. So I wish she was, but we're a little like, I think she'd do good for the first hour.
Yeah.
And then I think we would lose her and then we would have to leave. And I'm like, nowadays, that's expensive. That's an expensive fucking trip to have to leave halfway through a movie that I also want to see.
Yeah.
So we're just not quite there. But yes, we watched Roofman, Begonia, Wrecking Crew for the show. Me and Lindsay, while we were in Leavenworth, we watched The Housemaid.
Nice. What'd you think? It was good.
It was fucking great.
It was really
It was
good.
so fucking good. Holy shit. Yeah.
Amanda Seyfried stole the show.
She's fantastic. She's such a good actress. All 3 of them, honestly.
No, yeah, they
the
did.
whole cast, they were great. It was really good. And then you also had Fred Flintstone's wife was the mom.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she played John Goodman's wife in the Flintstones movie.
Yeah.
She was awesome. I recognized her as soon as she popped up. I said, "You
I
look
did
like
not.
Cruella DeVille."
She
But
does.
I know you was at Wilma.
Yeah.
Wilma
Elizabeth
Flintstone.
Perkins.
Yes, thank you. So yeah, so those were the movies I watched. Shows were a little more. Finished Happy Face finally.
Okay.
That's been one where which is weird to me because it's so good, but I'd watch an episode, and then I'd like catch up on all my other stuff, and then when I like ran out of stuff, that was like my fallback show. Yeah. So like I kind of liked it. I kind of actually really enjoyed it because it was one where it was like I could go 3 weeks without watching it, and then I could watch the next episode, and then just be like, oh yeah, I know exactly where we're at. You know. Yeah. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really good, and it set up season 2 really well. So
nice.
Yeah. So I'm excited for that.
I finished Pluribus.
Oh, okay.
I had 2 more episodes.
I still have not worked my way through that one yet, but. Me and Lindsay watched Your Friends and Neighbors.
What'd you think?
Absolutely fucking phenomenal show. Lindsay's hooked on it.
I can't wait for the next season.
Yeah, same. April 3rd can't come fast enough. So I'm excited for that. Shrinking. We rewatched season 1 because Lindsay like never finished season 1. So we rewatched season 1. Then we watched season 2. And we're fully caught up on season 3. The show is, I legitimately feel like it is one of the best shows.
It's in my like top 2 favorite shows.
So fucking good.
It's
so good. It hits every fucking thing that you want in something you're watching. It's amazing. It pisses you off. It makes you happy. It makes you cry. You laugh your ass off. Like it makes you uncomfortable. Like everything. It's fantastic. I did start Ted Lasso.
Hell yeah! What are you thinking?
That was one where I tried to get Lindsay in. She fell asleep, and then she woke up and said, I can't watch a show about soccer. And I said, fair enough. I'm going to keep trying to watch it. So I like it. I love Jason Sudeikis. It's all around. It's good. So I'm only a few episodes in, but because so much other shit has come out.
Yeah.
Also started The Burbs, still 2 episodes in. I haven't jumped back into that one yet. That one will be one that is like, I'll go back to it just to do my due diligence and finish it, but I'm not like chomping at the bit, you know? Yeah. And based off what you just said, I'm really not chomping at the bit for it, but we started and finished Free Burt.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's what you would expect from Burt Kreischer in a fucking TV show. A show that's like fake about his life kind of thing, right? It's funny. There's moments where I like in early on, I found myself just kind of scrolling, and then I'd look up every now and then and be like, "Oh fuck, that was funny," and then I keep scrolling. Yeah. But then as it got into it, I was like fully in. So I think it was a little bit of a slow burn to start, but then it really like kind of hooked you and made you like, "Oh shit!" Nice. And it was good. It was solid. I watched all 3 episodes of Paradise season 3.
I'm inching to watch that one.
I am like fucking 11 or 12 episodes into season 1 of Scrubs.
Hell yeah.
But I'm also fully caught up
on the new season. Yeah.
I watched the first 2 episodes as well. Did you?
Not yet.
No. But yeah, that's my
solid binge cap.
It was a solid month, man. It was a solid month.
Solid binge cap.
That's going to bring us over to our Blockbusters question of the week this week, and I posed this. I called it the Reboot Romp. I'm throwing it back to an earlier episode where I had us talk through decades of shows, and I had us kind of pinpoint our favorite shows from those decades. Kind of bringing it back to that same idea. So, Rendezvous Romp. If you could take, not Rendezvous Romp, Reboot Romp. Sorry. Still thinking of the dong.
And it comes back.
Always. On the back. Like Kim Kardashian. Pretty sure she got cum on her back, right?
What up, Ray J?
Reboot Romp. If you could take one show from each of the 70s, 80s, 90s, and the 2000s to reboot, what would they be?
All right.
You want to bounce back and forth?
Let's bounce back and forth.
Okay, so we'll start with the 70s. What do you got?
Starsky and Hutch. Keep Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson in their roles from the movie and just make the show go on.
So you're taking the show from the 70s,
yes.
but taking the characters from the movie that came out in like 2004.
Which are not the same because Starsky and Hutch was not a comedy show.
Yeah, same. It's the same idea as a fucking 21 Jump Street, right? Where it was like a real serious show, but they turned it into a comedy. That's fucking awesome. I like that.
Yeah,
that's so good. That's fantastic. It would be even more interesting now because they're both like in their mid 50s or whatever.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's funny. I like that. That's good. Mine, I went with I want Taylor Sheridan, actually, oddly enough, to head this, but Little House on the Prairie.
Oh, shit.
So this show is one that has a moderately special place in my heart because it's one of our mom's like favorite shows, like that and I Love Lucy. And I grew up watching this with my mom a lot. She had the entire DVD set, and so it'd be like I'd be homesick from school a day or something, and we'd just like fucking watch Little House on the Prairie or I Love Lucy or Mama's House. Those are like the three things I primarily remember watching with my mother, and well, that and American Idol, but. Yeah, so Little House on the Prairie, but I feel like Taylor Sheridan could take a real cool fucking spin on that because everything he's done has just been like nothing but wins, you know? And so, yeah, that's what I said for the 70s.
Solid.
All right, Tim, what about the 80s?
I'm going the Wonder Years. I know it's late 80s, but it was in the 80s, so I'm going the Wonder Years, and it would kind of be going back to like early 2000s, 90s, like us growing up. It would be fun to go back to that point in time.
Yeah. Okay. I'm
But
also
still starring Fred Savage, but he plays the dad.
Yes.
there you go.
And Winnie.
I'm going also late 80s, Saved by the Bell. Now.
They kind of already did.
I know they just did the 2020 one season reboot where it followed most of the original characters. That's exactly what I don't want it to do. I want none of the original characters. Mm-hmm. I want none of them. Because we've gotten that so many times in shows. I want it to literally just be, hey, this is just a new era of kids from Bayside. We don't need the original cast. Let's just get this new era of kids from Bayside, but in 2026 or 2027 or whatever the fuck it would be, because it would be such a more wild era to touch on, and there would be so many things. Like, I'm a teacher, right? So this just makes sense to me. It would just work.
That's kind of what's bothering me with your answer there is you are already there 5 days a week, man. Like, why would you want to watch a TV show about exactly what you're doing already?
Because I want it to be funny. The 90s, Tim. What do you got?
I got Keenan and Kel for the 90s.
Absolutely.
You don't even need to say anything else on it. Just Keenan and Kel. Bring it back.
Fuck. Except for Keenan and Kel are in it.
Yes.
And they live next door to each other. And now they're dealing with their kids who are exactly like they were when they were
100%.
No, even better. For some reason, you like mix it with a version of Urkel and Dennis the Menace where it's two random kids in the neighborhood.
who just hang out at Keenan Rockmore's house.
It's like his daughter's friends or something, right? That would be fucking great. That would be so good. I love that. Again, we're available for hire. I went with Friends.
Oh,
and now that show is almost untouchable.
I was going to say that I put that on my untouchable list.
It was tried already
with Joey.
How I Met Your Mother.
Oh,
yeah, that's not. But
it's not a reboot,
no.
But it was tried already. And while it was a great show and it had a lot of people love that show, it didn't hit like Friends did.
I think it was still different enough. It was on its own thing.
Very similar to Friends, actually, I think.
I agree
to me
with
too.
that.
Yeah, the show's phenomenal. But neither here nor there. I think, again, even with How I Met Your Mother, it's 20 fucking years ago, over 20 years ago. You know, when it first came out. It came out in the early 2000s. Or no. Yeah, early 2000s.
There was a
early 2000s.
layover
and then ran until
with
like
Friends
2013.
yeah.
Something like that. So again, I just think like you're talking about bringing things into the current, right? With exception of Little House on the Prairie, obviously that's like you would still have to. That'd be weird if you tried to make that in 2026. But
I kind of like the idea. Bring it.
little house in the mansion or some shit. But yeah, so Friends, but in 2026. Right, I feel like you could make things like you could pay a little homage, but also a little bit of a joke on the fact that it was like, what is the size of that fucking apartment they lived in?
Yeah.
And now it'd be like, oh, you want me to pay $3 million a month for a place like that in New York? Fuck you.
Yeah.
You know,
That
like
could be the first episode. Right?
Yeah.
The two female
that's
best friends are
Yeah.
looking at apartments,
They're
and they
like-
walk into the friend's
into
apartment.
the friends, they're like,
wait, how much
this,
is this?
This is beautiful. Like $8,000 a month. What? And then they go to a different apartment building that's a third of the size.
A studio.
yeah, right. Like that would be
Looks
that
more
would
like
be
Turk
funny.
and JD's apartment on Scrubs.
Yeah, right. Which even that is still fucking big. Like really, right? Like yeah. So I think there's a lot of things you could do, and then yeah, 2000s. What you got?
I went with Veronica Mars.
I knew you were going to.
I-
I fucking knew you were gonna do Veronica Mars.
I
almost picked it, and then I was like, no, Tim's gonna do it. Tim's gonna do it. And I was
Yeah.
like,
But
I don't
is
want.
Kristen Bell still in it?
She is still in
I was
it.
like, I don't want to know we're gonna have the same one.
Yeah.
That's literally why I didn't do Veronica Mars, which I'm happy I didn't because I remembered another show and I went with it.
I can't think, like, the movie came out like a bunch of years after the show. I was so happy. Then they did a season on Hulu. So happy. I can only be just that much more happier if they brought it back again. And I absolutely love that show and everything about it. So,
Yeah. I went with Damages.
oh,
Rose Byrne, Glenn Close. Rose Byrne is like a fresh out of law school, intern style, early days lawyer under this like fucking super powerful, high up litigator. And the show was wild. Did you watch it?
I have not
You
watched
didn't?
it.
The show, it was really good. It was a really good show. And I'm just thinking like the nowadays landscape of what we have with streaming, and you have like Apple TV that just puts out nothing but fucking bangers, and like what you could do with a show like that, I think would be really fucking good.
Hell yeah, man.
So, I mean, it was just drama and suspense and thrilling and just like, you're like, fuck. And what they could do now with that, because that was like a weekly on cable show.
Yeah.
And then it got a little edgier, like you saw boobs when it went to FX.
Wow.
What you could do on fucking Apple, the show would be insane. So I think that you could do something really good with it.
I did not see that answer coming
know.
from you
I know
at
you didn't.
all.
Yeah. Brother. Episode 90 fucking 1, dude.
91. Coming closer to a century.
Cheers.
Let's fucking